back at another video for you guys today. So we're going to check out another hockey video, right? So this one is called The Code. The unwritten rules of fighting and retribution in ice hockey, okay? Because like I said, I wouldn't know, the rules and regulations in hockey, you know what I'm saying? Somebody actually requested me to watch this. What is this? I'm going to shout them out. Hold on. Lowell. I hope I'm saying your name right. Lowell Weeks. Okay, it says, check this out. This is why fighting is allowed in hockey. Okay, so let's read the description real fast. We might as well. Okay. The unwritten rules for fighting and retribution in ice hockey. There are unwritten rules that all ice hockey players abide by that you won't find in any rule book or guide. These rules govern fighting, fight etiquette, retribution, retaliation, brawling, foul play, cheap shots, and who or which players, such as enforcers or fighters, can exact these rules equals on their appointment. That's what it got, some type of equal sign. These rules are based on mutual respect for your opponent and protecting your teammates. But what are they? I don't know how to pronounce their name. Nina? I don't know. Nina explains. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it on out, shall we? And about a 3, 2.
Nin explains.
Oh, Nin.
The Code.
Nin.
The sport of ice hockey is
they
the
be
only sport
brawling
in
like a
the world that
motherfucker.
tolerates fighting and retribution, even though their rules prohibit doing so. Referees will penalize players for breaking the rules, but sometimes the players take matters into their own hands. There are unwritten rules that govern how players should behave that you won't find in any rule book. And there are even specific players on hockey teams whose sole job it is to police the game accordingly. These are the enforcers, otherwise known as goons, tough guys, fighters, or cops.
Damn, he said
and
goons,
whilst it's their sole job to police the game, the code applies to every player on the ice.
What was that?
These unwritten rules are based on mutual respect for your opponent and protecting your teammates. This is the code. The first rule of the code is that they do not talk about the code. Whilst these rules exist
Secret
amongst
society
players,
type
there is
shit,
no official record of the rules of the code, except for this video. And you won't find these in any official rulebook. The NHL, or International Ice Hockey Federation, will always officially decline to comment about any code. This is because they don't want to officially admit that their sport that they govern isn't completely under their control. The players police the game as much as the referees do, and sometimes they police it a little too much. Rule number 2. If you do something bad, expect to pay the price. Rule number 3. You do not target stars. Should you unfairly target a star player, expect swift retribution as per rule number 2. Rule number 4. Ignore rule 3 if that star breaks rule 2. Sidney Crosby, a generational player that can score goals at will and will one day be enshrined into the Hockey Hall of Fame. A talent so immense that he doesn't need to dive, take cheap shots or hit anybody when they're down. But he does it anyway. This is totally unacceptable.
Right in his jewels, that's fucked up.
Once you're a star player that resorts to these tactics, rule number 3 no longer applies, and you'll have a bullseye on your back just like everyone else.
Well, damn.
Rule number 5. No sucker punches.
Yeah, that
there
shit
is
weak
a
as
proper
hell.
decorum to challenge someone to a fight.
Face
However,
me, you fucker.
sucker punching someone, i.e. punching them when they're down or not looking, is an unacceptable way of doing so. This is cowardly, and blindsiding someone like this will result in the opposing team taking note.
And possibly
Expect
jumping
swift
your ass, I'm
retribution
sure.
as per rule number 2. Lots of it. Rule number 6. Pick on someone your own size or bigger. Rule number 7. Verbally or physically agree. To challenge someone to a fight, it's important to stand square onto your opponent. Gesture with the hands, the helmet, or start shaking off your gloves. Dropping the stick is a clear indication that you want to throw down. It's
Did
fair
you just say you want to throw down?
physically or verbally, but if you're wearing a cage or full visor, it's proper etiquette to remove that prior to fighting your opponent.
Okay.
Fighting with a half visor may be morally acceptable in some, but not all, leagues.
Oh, shit.
Rule number 8. Don't back down. When challenged to a fight, especially if you have been guilty of a crime committed on the ice, it is seen as cowardly if you do not accept the challenge. Backing down is not cool.
Looked at as that. So
You will
might
not
as
receive
well.
any brownie points with your teammates,
Whether
and
you get knocked
expect
out or
some
not.
form of retribution sometime during the game, legal or not. Rule number 9. You do not turtle.
Turtle? What does that mean?
Once you have engaged in a fight, it is not acceptable to turtle, i.e. curl up in a ball to avoid punches.
Oh, yeah.
This
Right.
is seen as cowardly. You have accepted the challenge to fight,
Right.
and fight you must.
Even if you get
Rule
knocked
number
out, do
10.
something.
It is acceptable to
black
premeditate
man.
fights. It is deemed courteous to politely ask a player if he wants to fight. Exhibit A, Georges Larac.
You want to? Okay. Square up? Okay, good luck, man.
I ain't never seen a black hockey player, like, at all. I'm just
This
saying.
is the gentlemanly way of instigating a fight, and a fine example of good code etiquette.
Oh,
If a premeditated challenge is accepted, the gloves must come off and helmet visors removed before you fight. Respected enforcers will actually remove their helmets completely and roll up their sleeves. This is to protect their opponent's hands as well as their own.
okay,
This
I figured
is the
that.
ultimate mark of respect. Rule number 11. You do not punch someone lying down.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up.
Once the fight has reached the
Like
ground,
that, like in the last
and
video.
one or
like,
both combatants have hit
dude
the
had
ice,
his whole
you
jersey
must
over his
stop
fucking face. He
immediately.
couldn't even get a punch in.
They are
Like,
in a
that's not
defenseless
fair.
position.
And then he
It
hit
is
him again while he was
dishonorable to
down.
hit
Like,
someone
that's-
when
that's
they're
weak.
down, especially if they can't defend themselves. The punishment and
I can't stand people
retaliation
do that
for
shit.
breaking this rule is severe. Rule number 12. You do not fight goalies unless you are a
Goalie
goalie or they instigate it.
Right.
Goalies, like stars, have a job to do. And it
I
doesn't
know what that's
involve
like. I was a
fighting.
goalie, like in school.
Unless they
like,
challenge
not
you and
professionally,
it's
obviously,
obvious
but
that they're doing so, leave them well alone.
I'll tell y'all about
That
that
said,
later.
it is acceptable for both goalies to fight each other, even if no incident has happened between them.
Oh! You said,
Rule
oh,
number 13.
Oh,
Brawling is fair game.
oh. Okay, cool.
It is perfectly acceptable to retaliate to multiple infractions made by both sides. If
They
every player
really be
steps in at
punching,
once,
like,
it's
going
fair
punch for
game
punch
to
for
challenge
punch.
someone completely unrelated to the original altercation
Shit.
and fight with them. This is to prevent the opposing player from applying damage to your teammates and to temporarily eliminate them from the game by getting them and yourself sent to the penalty box. Rule number 14. Be wary of
Yes.
pests. A pest is a player whose sole job it is to antagonize and
Of
annoy
course, you always
and
got the
your
shit
teammates
talkers.
in order to draw penalties. They will
Always.
resort to anything from verbal abuse to underhand tactics to licking your face.
Oh,
They
heck
will
yeah, we
most
gonna have to
likely
fight
challenge
after
you
that.
to a fight and then proceed to run away,
You're
leaving
not
you
gonna
with
put
an
your
instant
nasty ass
penalty.
tongue on me. Ew.
Be cautious when you challenge
That's
them to a fight,
disgusting.
because that's exactly what they want you to do. Rule number
I wouldn't
15,
challenge them. I just
the
punch
goal
your ass.
rule.
You
You
stand
stand
up
up
for
for
your
your
teammates,
teammates,
whether it's your job or
whether
not.
it's your job
I can
or
see that.
not. Whether you're an enforcer or not,
I could tell that from
if
the
you're
first
on
video
the
I
ice
saw.
and foul play happens, you are expected to
come out of
stand up for your
nowhere.
teammates, regardless of size, weight,
Oh, that's
or
another
star
black one. That's
power.
crazy. I think
These
that's
players
black.
will stand up for you, through thick and through thin, and it is seen as cowardly to not return the favour. Teammates will notice if you don't have their back, so be
That's true,
wary,
because I mean,
because
shit,
one
don't
day,
you want somebody to
it
have your
might be
back?
you that needs the
Shit.
help. The most interesting thing is that the code is open to interpretation. No two players have the exact same interpretation of the code. But in
See,
general,
that's fucked up.
these
He's
are the
over here
rules
trying
that
to blind
ice
them and
hockey
shit. He
players
can't
live
even see.
and die by, even if they're not written down. When regular rules aren't enforced properly, the code dictates how justice is served. In conclusion, there are some amazingly talented players in the sport of ice hockey, and there are people whose job it is to protect them. These men and women have given up being stars themselves, taken lower
They got
paychecks,
female hockey players? Where
significantly
they at?
shortened their own careers, and risked their lives and future health, all to protect their teammates when the rules of the game fail to do so. These are noble warriors who will fight with honor and within the unwritten rules of the game. They deserve our absolute respect because they are the enforcers of the code.
Wow. So in total, that was how many rules? 15, right? I think it was 15 rules. Yeah. Yeah, 15 rules. I think they all are understandable. Like, especially when it comes to, you know, standing up for your team members, because like I say, just like, you know, you happen to be the target this time, like, you have some asshole player that's talking shit to you, and he might sucker punch you or something, or lick your face, which that shit is just nasty. Like, we would have to fight after that, because you are not gonna put your nasty ass tongue on me. Like, especially after going through a panoramic and we still in one, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. You better keep your tongue in your mouth, bitch, unless you want to lose it, okay? On some Mary Shaw type shit, bitch. I ain't gonna bite your motherfucking tongue. That's just nasty, you know what I'm saying? You might have COVID, but like, bitch, that's just nasty. Just some shit you just don't do. And that shit, that's real cowardly. That's not even just cowardly, that's just nasty. Bitch, don't put your damn tongue on somebody, you nasty motherfucker. What the hell you thinking about? You over here thinking about oral? You trying to give head? You trying to eat somebody booty or something? You trying to eat something else? But I wonder why they can't specifically talk about the code. I just wonder why, because they had said like they can't really talk about it, like they on some secret society, Illuminati type shit. I'm not saying that's what that is, but I mean that's what it sounds like. But other than that, these rules, they sound pretty much understandable, you know, and definitely like don't hit somebody while they're down, or like while they can't see or defend themselves, because like I said in the last video that you guys just checked out, that shit was just like bogus as hell. Like, dude had his jersey over his face, so obviously he couldn't see. And post thing, he was trying to like still throw a punch, and then when he went down, that dude, he still punched him anyway. Like, that's not cool. I can't stand people do shit like that in fights. Like, you know, and to me, like, when you're fighting somebody, that's not fighting fair, and you are being like on some coward type shit, because this person is down and you still hitting on them. Or like people that like to jump in, you know what I'm saying? People that like to jump people, you know, it'd be like 2 against 1 or 3 against 1, if not more than that. That shit, I can't stand that shit. Or motherfuckers who bring weapons and shit to a fight, because you can't fight for real with your weak ass, okay? With your weak ass. All right? Your ass don't know how to fight, then what the hell you need a gun for? Okay, keep on. Since you want to bring weapons and shit, all I gotta do is hit you with the, that's it. Bam, bitch, right in your shit, right in your, that's all you gonna be on. I guess in this, you definitely do have to have a code, you know, and you have to respect the code. If not, your ass is gonna get thrown out like a fucking misused sheep or something, or a sheep that can't be used, some shit like that. But this was very interesting, to say the least. I wonder what other type of videos do they have, like any more codes, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, if you want me to check out part 2 of NHL knockouts, let me know in the comments section and hit the like button. Go right the hell ahead. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, comment below your thoughts. And I think somebody too let me know, like informed me, I should say, that like hockey hits are definitely way more tougher than your regular hits from like a football, because I had mentioned it. So I wonder who said that somewhere in the comments. Hold on, I'm finna look for it real fast, y'all. Just work with me, y'all. Work with me. Yeah, somebody said, I think that hockey, you know, people, they don't have as much protection or something. I think that's what they said. Somebody had said in the video. Oh yeah. Yep, somebody, Tyler Newman, shout out to you, sir. It says, hockey fan here. You should react to biggest NHL. Oh, okay, this is before I react to that first hockey video. It says, he said, NHL hits are 17% harder than NFL hits, even though NHL players are 20% smaller. Yeah, clearly. So, you see a lot of tall ones, but they're not, like, hockey players are necessarily like buff, like you would see people in like the NFL compared to the NHL. But just 17%, you know, because they be punching hard. But I was mentioning it like more so for like the hits, you know what I'm saying? Because like thinking of how people get tackled and shit in football. So, because it's like out of no, like some of the hits that I've seen in that first video that I reacted to with hockey hits and shit, like, bruh, it would come out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden you just like skating and then boom, you know what I'm saying? You like boom, like damn, bitch, that shit hurt. I know that shit, like just the force of that hit is just like, damn son, like damn. But yeah, you guys, this was interesting, but I definitely want to check out part 2 of NHL Knockouts. Like I say, you guys have to let me know in the comments section, and you have to hit the like button, okay? All right, okay. And matter of fact, for the hockey fans out there, what are some of the best teams, okay? And like I said, if there's any more crazy ass hockey videos, please don't hesitate. Let me know in the comments, and and I'll check them out. We can watch them together, okay? And like I said, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my Instagram, hit that notification bell. Share this video with your friends, all right? Shout out to the Hockey Universe, NHL, all y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Taylor Rain, and I'm out.